guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday, happy fall. Today's the second day of fall officially. So yeah, for this video I am talking about dark skin, and are we loved on social media only, or is that love and acceptance of dark skin taken out of social media as well? Now, I know everyone has different experience with it, but I have 6 points that I would like to make, and we'll start a conversation about it. My very first point is that I feel like there's not enough positive representations of us online. Not just online. I don't want to really talk about social media, but on like major platforms like movies, TV shows, when it comes to music videos, there's not a lot of dark-skinned people, unless you're talking about like, unless it's like the person who's making the music video. But I'm talking about like background dancers. There's not a positive representation of dark-skinned people in the movies. I don't see those, like, you know, the old days, not the old days, but like, you know how like growing up you see a black couple, it'll be like a woman, it'll be like a dark-skinned couple growing up raising black babies. I don't see that anymore. Now, most of the time lately, it's like, if it is a black woman or a dark-skinned woman, she is the angry one, she's the aggressor, she's the one who is a single mother, and being a single mother, she's the breadwinner. And even if she does have a husband or a boyfriend, she does everything and takes care of everything, and you know, or she is single and is sleeping around. So there's a lot of like, I'm not saying like those aren't things that truly happen, but I need more of the other positive stuff that happens. There just needs to be more positive representation. To continue to my next point, I feel like sometimes these major platforms uses black people as like a gimmick, as like a social, like, just to say they're diverse. They're not really diverse. They will put like one black person in a movie, or one black person in a commercial or a TV show, or their idea of black people is like, you know, I've not seen a really good commercial where it's two black people, where it's a black man and a black woman, black, not mixed, nothing's wrong with that, but just dark skin or dark brown or whatever, just in a commercial. It's always a white man with a black woman, or a black man with a white woman, or a fair skin. And I'm like, what's like, what is missing, you know? And again, not saying there's anything wrong with like those other representation, but I just don't see enough of ones that represent me or what I would like to see or need to see, you know? My next point is how, so this is more of like me, my personal experience. If you guys want a whole different video on that, I will be happy to share. I am of African descent, like descendant. I'm from Africa and I was raised in America, and I've gone through like just about everything when it comes to my skin tone and why I'm black. You know, why I'm all black. I've been asked that before. To me, it is really, it is, you know, remarkable. Is that a word? I don't know, but it's just, you know, if I were to take every single negative thing that was said about me, about my skin color, of what I look like physically, I probably would have been 6 feet under by now. And that is because, you know, yeah, words don't leave mark on your skin, but it still do hurt. And sometimes I feel like people forget that I have eyes, or people of like darker skin have eyes. So telling us how we look, even like when it comes to like bigger people, because I'm also like a bigger woman, you know, telling us how we look doesn't really like fix anything, or doesn't help, because we have eyes. Telling us that we look different, we have eyes. 2 experiences that I went through. One in college, I took a pictures. Both of them has to do with taking pictures. I took a pictures with 2 other girls that were my friends. One was white, one was black, but the black one was like a smaller girl. And I took a picture, and someone commented not even commented, it was in my inbox of how like I looked the worst out of the two. And like it was so much more, to the point where I didn't take the picture down because I refused to allow someone else's comment to make me change anything about myself or my situation. But I remember I took the picture I showed the picture to other friends of mine, to other guys friends of mine in college. And the reason it was guys friends because the person that hopped in my inbox was a black man to tell me how bad I looked compared to my friends, you know. And I was like, wait, what? I'm like, what, 19, 20 at this time, and took the picture and was like, do I really look that bad? Like, seriously. And of course they're gonna tell me like, no you don't. But it was just one of those moments where I'm like, wow, looking back I'm like, wow, I can't believe he did that. Another, the second experience was actually 2019. I took yet another picture, but I posted on, I think it was Instagram, or I don't know, but it was on social media. And someone again got in my comments. Now this time it was me and like not lighter, but white people, white friends, and they were obviously smaller than me, and I pretty much got told how like I don't fit in, and how they probably laugh at me because I'm of a bigger girl and I'm a dark skin, I'm black big woman, so I don't fit in. It just looks weird. And it took me back a little bit, and I'm like, what the hell? Again, this was by a black man, and I'm like, what are you getting out of telling me these things? You know what I'm saying? And of course, me being who I am, like, it ain't really like get to me like it would have like years ago, but it still got to me, you know. But yeah, so that is just a short little experience of what I've been through. The next thing is how we went through this whole phase of light skin versus dark skin, and how it really did hurt our culture, hurt our race. And I just want to put this little, insert this little thing here about preference. How you can't have a preference of someone's skin tone. I don't care. People be mad at me. I don't care. You can't have a preference of white, light skin, or dark skin. You can be more attracted to a certain tone because you just, whatever reason it is, I don't care. You can be more attracted to it. You can, you know, it's just easier for you to like fall in love or like or want to date or whatever with that person. But to say I don't prefer you because of your skin tone, I don't prefer dark skin, or don't prefer white, or don't prefer light skin, to me is horrible, and it's problematic because people are more than their skin. There's the character, the personality. If you're picking and choosing people based on their color, you don't even know what they're carrying. You don't know what kind of energy they're carrying. You don't know what kind of behavior they're carrying. They could be the worst thing in your life, but because you're so focused on, oh, their skin tone, you bring that bad energy into your own environment, and now you're wondering why shit is all out of whack. Change, you know. Anyways. But that's it. That's all I want to say on that. You know, I'm not gonna go any more on it, but I seriously don't. I think it's a problem when people are so quick to say, well, it's just my preference to date this. No, you're just attracted to that person. You're just attracted to them. Period. Don't talk about preference. We're not things. We're not object. We're people. So you can't prefer someone just... I can prefer this shirt over another shirt, because the shirt doesn't come with no personality or character, but I cannot prefer a person, skin tone, or color over another. Just my opinion. The next thing I said, I wrote, my next point is that there were times in my life where I found myself lowering the likeness of myself to benefit or to make the rest of the room more comfortable. I'm a very confident person, if you know me, and yes, I'm not like, it's not like I never had insecurities. I did, but you know, over the years of me living and all that, I kind of built a really strong foundation of self-love, and sometimes I have to like lower it to make someone else feel better about themselves, or lower it to make someone else feel comfortable. I'm a dark-skinned black woman, and I'm a big girl, so it's a lot for people to take in, right? The idea of me loving myself is just so crazy. It's abnormal. So I have to make sure I know who I'm loving myself around. I did find myself, and sometimes even do, and because it can become loud, it can become too much to handle. You need to lower it down, you know. It shouldn't be like that. It is quite normal for people to love themselves, and I'm really appreciative of like the body positive, you know, movement, if you want to call it, because they're like unapologetic loving themselves. They don't need to hide themselves, and I just think it's crazy that people have such a problem with that. But yeah, I did find myself at one point in my life, even now there's some trinkles here, I have to lower my the love of myself, because not everyone can handle it, right? Because it's so crazy. My very last point is that as dark-skinned people, dark-skinned women, dark-skinned men, it is up to us, dark-skinned, black-skinned, black people, it is up to us to be the ones who we represent ourselves. I refuse to look at other platforms that is a predominantly white or centered around whiteness to say, well, you need to be more diverse. I don't want you to be more diverse. I don't care, because it's like a forced thing. If you didn't think in the beginning to represent everyone, then I don't want you to do it now. It's a little bit too late for that for me. I prefer having a network or watching networks that is predominantly black, that showcase that. It's like what everybody does. I don't think we need to force anyone to be diverse, because they're gonna half-ass it, and they're gonna only do what they think is how black people are or dark-skinned people are, and usually it is wrong. So it is up to us. We are the only one who can truly represent who we are as people, and keep loving ourselves, showing it. Don't be apologetic for it. Love yourself and show it, because there's a generation of black women that are coming up, dark-skinned people that are coming up, and they need to see that OMG, like, there is some, like, I can love myself. There's self-love out there, and I don't need to hear about what anyone else thinks. I don't need to care about what anyone else thinks, even if it's from my own people. So that's my 2 cents, 6 cents, 10 cents on the whole idea of dark skin loving, whether it's on social media or in person. I just feel like sometimes it is overly exaggerated on social media, but those same people who overly exaggerate their love of dark-skinned people aren't really so quick to show it in person, and it sucks, but it is reality, and we just need to say, you know what, it's whatever. I just wanted to share this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and I hope this video is not super long, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's start a conversation on this, and let me know if you can relate. Please do. And let me know if there's another topic you would like me to touch on. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.